So this time around we're showing our software and delving into some concepts of what makes it work, concluding with a comparison to another rising software phenomenon called blockchain. So let's do a quick walkthrough on how we do request management with BOSS. So there's a request from field that's been auto-populated, and it's got to go to several folks. The first one is the Director IT, and that's because the topic is tracking software media. There's an end-user agreement, a couple of downloads of software, and a security cert. So let's just execute this, send it off. And what we'll see here is that went through. And because we did some pre-configuration, let's go to the list view, and there's some other folks who got copied as well. So we have Human Resources and the VP of Finance part of this loop. They all have the same message. The red indicates that they're all open, and when they finally respond, it'll turn into black and it'll be recorded in the database. So that's how it works, and it just shows very quickly how you can get requests out to your organization of the people who need to be accountable and make it work. So now let's go to the concept portion of this and look at what BOSS is. BOSS is a request message system that enforces process accountability across many disciplines and is resistant to modification. It's perfect for onboarding employees, document processing, asset provisioning, supply chain procurement, and B2B transactions. So that's BOSS. As we said earlier, we're going to do a comparison to this other rising star called blockchain. Blockchain is a secure transaction ledger database that keeps a growing list of financial records that is shared with all parties who interact with the blockchain. While today it primarily performs as the network backbone for Bitcoin transactions, it has upside applicability to supply chain, healthcare management, and many other markets, to name a few. So that's blockchain and BOSS. So now let's look at the crossover comparison. Shared attributes. They both enable the anonymous exchange, tracking, and auditing of asset disposition. They also both have collaboration as a byproduct, increasing over time. They both can't be modified, so accountability and authenticity is omnipresent. They both have the ability for unlimited transactions based on a one-to-many relationships within organizations. And they both, as people interact, create a record, a permanent record of all transactions automatically created. So that's a crossover. And so the last, most perhaps fitting analogy is that advocates for both BOSS and blockchain separately believe as the usage for their primary respective solutions targets mature, the doors for future applications will have unlimited potential. So to that end, look for Kwivira's next demo called Dynamic Gantt Charts. And that's it for today. Look, thanks for viewing. Please follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook via our website, where you can also get a download of today's PowerPoint deck.